football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Crumstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype for the playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab by the receiver. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Catch made on the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Touchdown. As they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Yeah, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. shotgun showing a bunch formation now. They're going to the air on the first play. Quick throw to the left side. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. On first down, it's play action. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
No, kick it away here. And spot down the ball at the 40-yard line. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Second down and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball up past his head, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
And the Seminoles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Same tailback, another carry. Watch the spin move. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion, and it's a direct snap. First down, looking for more now. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
The Noles are in the red zone now. Takes the toss and heads left. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Touchdown, Noles, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Man, I really thought they were going to run the football in here at the 1-yard line, but instead they decided to throw it. I think they completely caught the defense by surprise, and they get a touchdown.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. And test the middle, but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Yeah, the tight end is the favorite target here of the QB, and he puts it right on him. You know, it's got to be frustrating for him when he can't connect on a simple drag route on your check down option.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught in the flat by the running back. He shreds this powerful, again, whipping through the defense. Oh, and he fumbles. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. He could go inside the 20. Touchdown, Florida State. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. He'll take a deep shot. He's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. The back's got it. Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Alabama. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's field and returner trying to create good field position here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. State offense on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The receiver grabs it. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And that pass is way off the mark. I'm not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Important second down play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have. But you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Back to throw again. He's running out of time here. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Snags the quick throw. Good enough for first down yardage. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play, already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Breaks into the open. The 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Seminoles. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On first and 10, looking to throw. Quick catch over the middle. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Pass is caught. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, that's another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking deep to the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught quickly. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Well, that's exactly what you love to see here in this 2-minute offense. You come up with a big play, and all of a sudden your mindset gets much more aggressive. You're not thinking just about 3 points. Maybe take some shots, get the ball into the end zone.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Second down after the incompletion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to chuck it again. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you gotta have to come up with and make a catch.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Takes the handoff on the counter play. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. The Seminoles are in the red zone now. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Cook just burst through a big crease. I'm
going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to...
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. That massive gain has set him up at the 41-yard line, enemy territory. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. He's hit just before the throw.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made after a big gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to scramble. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. 14. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, but it doesn't work out.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Quick throw over the middle. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
But good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. The penalty backs him up. 1st and very long. They'll run it from the gun. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from a running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab. It's Lewis. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Timeout, Florida State. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And the Knowles will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He'll field the punt. The returner brought down by that coverage team. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Ball's caught by the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, drops back. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. An inside give now from the shotgun. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Catch made on the left side. It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it out of the 25. Now play more than enough for a 1st down. Sets him up at the 24.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
And the Seminoles line up on 1st and 10 now. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
The Knowles pick up enough to get a 1st down there. A direct snap. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Send the back in motion. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Incomplete, trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down play coming up. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. The receiver makes the catch. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And there's the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Getting set. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 10. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, tie. They connect for 6.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pocket breaking down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Turner looking to make a play here. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. with the pick. Let's see what... Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Cunningham. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Touchdown, Florida State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back.
Oh, and it's blocked. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Makes a quick grab. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Hit just as he throws the ball. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Offensively, you get to the fourth quarter, you're down in a game. You're thinking about vertical shots and getting out of bounds to try to stop the clock. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'll give that up all game long. Short little routes, tackling them inbounds. Let's keep that clock moving.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Short pass finds the tight end. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Oh, look at the quick cut. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
This guy's throwing for yards every single time he drops back to throw. Believe it or not, he's closing in on almost 450 yards passing in this game.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered this. This is amazing. The special teams unit does their job. Now it's up to the offense to finish the job. Remember, a field goal doesn't do you any good here. Let's see how they call this series.
So here comes the Alabama offense back out of the field. This playoff game on the line. Can the offense navigate the end zone here when they need a touchdown? But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Let's it fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And looking to throw now on 1st down. To dart to the left side. It's picked off again. The 4th for this QB today. Breaking tackles and going. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Grinding away with a running game. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Oh, chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up third down now.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception in a game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
I mean, I hate to second guess here, but why in the world with this lead wouldn't you just punt the ball away and allow your defense to ice this football game? This now gives this offense great field position and a chance to really take advantage of it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown! And what a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Chris, how fitting that this offense finds a way to score a touchdown late in the game. They've been doing it all year long, and a big reason that they're here in the postseason. Now, you always practice the two-point plays, right? Now, you better pick your best one and deliver to tie this game up.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. So this is it. You work on these two-point conversion plays. Now it's time to execute to try to tie this game up late. Looking right, this one caught. He's going to muscle into the end zone. The two-point try ties up the game during the late stages. It looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Shotgun, handoff inside. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Lewis. Tackle quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver, that primary target, forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Makes the catch. Breaking free at midfield. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
The Seminoles have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it here. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a 1st down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The crowd now trying to make a difference here in the final possession. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the move now. Grab made by the tight end. Goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few yards, but it's short of the 1st down mark. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. QB to the tight end for a completion. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And now the defense steps in to call time with 10 seconds remaining on the clock. And this to almost certainly win the football game. So now on comes the field goal unit. A chance for this kicker to almost certainly win the game in the final seconds. And it's good right down the middle. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. Last gasp, ball's incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.